My man Czar make tracks like this.
What's going on, y'all? I want to give you a review of the Fifine K025. So this is different from the studio microphones that I review, as this is a wireless microphone, and it's a dynamic wireless microphone. In the box you have this piece here. I'm not sure what this is for, but you got more importantly, your wireless receiver and the microphone itself. The frequency response on this microphone is 50 hertz up to 18K, which is a decent frequency response for a dynamic microphone. The mic does use AA batteries. One thing I noticed out the box that I would like to see is just some indication on here that it does use AA batteries. I had to read the manual to figure that out before I just stuff some batteries in there to try to figure out what it takes. Another thing that I noticed, the on-off switch is pretty tight. It's not something you can just grab with your hand or your thumb and just slide it on and off. Like, you've really got to click it over, and more so I dig my fingernail in it to get it to slide over. I guess that could be a good or bad thing. You don't want it to accidentally cut off on somebody if it was a little or if it was a lot easier to slide, but that is one thing that I noticed out of the box. The wireless receiver uses AAA batteries, so you do have to have two different sets of batteries for this. An odd thing is that the receiver, when you turn it on, it's going to show green, and then once the microphone is turned on, it goes to red. It's just a little odd to me because typically we see red as stop or red as something bad or not right. So I would think that red would mean not connected and green would be connected, but it is the other way around. As far as setup, this is very simple to set up. All you do is take your 1/4 inch here for the antenna and plug it in. I recommend plugging it into a mixer. You can plug it into a speaker if you wish, but I recommend plugging it into a mixer because that way you can control the gain on it. Let's take a listen now to just me recording myself through the K025. So this is me speaking into the Fifine K025. This is a dynamic wireless mic that's $29.99 on Amazon. I'm going to kick up the gain on the mixer just a little bit. So again, this is me speaking into the Fifine K025. This is a wireless dynamic microphone. So this mic is $29.99 on Amazon, a very affordable price. You can hear there from just my voice on it. It doesn't have a lot of high end, doesn't have a lot of high mids either, which is a little bit of a characteristic of a dynamic microphone. This microphone is advertised for speaking engagements, weddings, DJs, performances. I can see it doing well in all of those things. I would say maybe not performances though, just because of the sound that we're getting from it. For performance, I would like to hear a little more high mids and presence. But with that being said, if you do plug this into a mixer, more often than not, your mixer will have an onboard EQ, and you can just boost some high mids there to get some more presence out of the microphone. Another reason I wouldn't really recommend it for performance is that this is the exterior here is plastic, and when you're dealing with something for live sound, you want something that's going to be rugged and can take a beating, and I just don't feel like this can take many drops with this plastic exterior. Third reason I wouldn't recommend it for performances is you've got to get it on a mic stand, which means that you need a mic clip, and there was not one included with the mic. If you look at something like this is pretty thick. So if you look at mic clip for like a SM58 or a handheld dynamic microphone, this is not going to fit it. So that's another reason I say I wouldn't recommend it for recording. However, for speaking engagements, things like that, I think this would work absolutely fine for. Also want to speak on the range. I've got a 2,000 square foot house, and I was able to go all around my house without the microphone cutting out. So I am impressed with the range. For $29.99. Depending on what you're needing it for, you've got a really solid option here in the Fifine K025. All right, any questions, comments, let me know, and I'll catch y'all next time.